How's everyone doing today? TLP here, aka the Booger Picker. Why, you ask? Because more often than not, I get the Booger Picks instead of the Clickety Clicks. But what I have for you today is an attempt at redeeming myself, so to speak. One of my latest videos was I filmed me picking this. It's Avis 7240, and I filmed it for a dual purpose. One, to put it on YouTube, and the second one was to submit it for green belt raking. And if anybody watched the video, you got to see me struggle for approximately seven and a half minutes trying to open this lock. And it was kind of embarrassing, but you know, an open's an open, as they say. Now, I have since gotten a little bit better with this. I was just coming into the understanding of spool pins and, you know, how to identify them through feedback and then how to respond to that feedback in order to actually pick the lock. And I've gotten a little better. So I decided to do this video. But also, if anybody watched my latest video, I did an opening of 2 American locks, and I tried to pick them in the blind, meaning straight out of the package, I put them in a vise and went to pick them. And both those were Booger Picks as opposed to the Clickety Clicks. So I figured I would make this video of me opening this in attempts to quote-unquote redeem myself, if that makes any sense. Now, I'll go ahead and tell you, this lock, I'm not going to gut it today, but this lock itself does have security pins. They're spool pins, which I've gotten a little more proficient with actually picking these. So, with that said, let's get this mounted up in the vise and see if we can't get the Clickety Clicks. Okay, we got it mounted up in here. I'll show you guys this. I come across this. Somebody shared a link, an Amazon link to this roll. It's marketed for punches, but the person said that it works really well with picks. And one of the reviews on Amazon showed pictures. And here you go. Here's your picture. Bungee strap, 14 individual little compartments, and it rolls up, and it's got, you know, Velcro strap on it. And I found this thing to be, for the cost of this thing, very cheap. I love it. It's ideal. Okay, but with that said, let's get to this lock. This lock has a very boogery keyway. We'll put it that way. And I have found that it's almost impossible to lever off the bottom of the keyway and to be able to actually get to the pins because of the warding. So what I have found is that on this side, there's a side warding about halfway up the keyway. And if you can get your pick on top of that warding, you can use it to lever at the correct angle to get to the pins. But the thing is, because it's such a tight keyway, you can't use the ideal thickness of a tension wrench. You know, you ideally want the one thickest enough to fit in there that you don't have any give. But because both the tension wrench and the pick are so close to the top of the keyway, I found that I have to use a thinner tensioning tool to be able to get both the pick and the tension wrench in that top of the keyway, so to speak. Makes sense? So when I start tensioning on this thing, it may look like, I'll just show you. It may look like I'm dogging down on the tension, and I'm just overkill with the heavy tension. It's not. This is a very thin pick, like I said. Okay, now with that said, I did this, the video I did the other day of me picking it, and the one I submitted for my green belt, it took me about 7.5 minutes. So I figure we're going to time myself today with this, okay? So we're going to just start. We're going to see if we can't get this thing picked open pretty quick. Okay. Put the tension wrench in there, and then we're going to run the pick all the way to the bite. And you see how I've got it turned at an angle. Then you got to get it in up over that warding. Okay. Now this thing, like I said, it does have spool pins. So. Alright, there we go. We see that? Alright. Thanks for watching, guys. Sorry it took me so long, but I got it sped up from last time. Like I say, I don't claim to be perfect in any means. I don't come on here and pick one of these locks, perfection and all that. I'm in a process of learning, like I hope we all are. So, with all that said, like I always say, if you got suggestions, leave a comment below, please. If you got links to, instructional articles and or videos, leave the links below. Because I want to learn. I hope, just like everybody else, I want to learn and get better. But, with that, I'll say like I always say, keep it safe, keep it legal, and good picking. Booger Picker out.